All right, boys. So we are headed to Miami in 2 days. I think today's Tuesday. We're going on Thursday, or I'm going on Thursday. So yeah, about 2 days, 3 days. So I'm wrapping up a bunch of stuff. Getting ads launched tonight. Wrapping up a bunch of stuff for my clients. Just pretty much built out the VSL brand new for my client. But another thing I wanted to show you guys is when you speak to your audience, right? You start to get kind of pulled away from your ICP that you're speaking to. A lot of us guys, like I'll just use myself for an example. My ICP, my ideal client persona, the people that I want to work with, the people that I know I can help, are making around $6,000 to $11,000 per month. That's kind of like that gap that I know anybody in that position. They already have the foundation set. They've closed their first one or two deals. They fulfilled. They have pretty good results at this point. The foundation set with content, all that stuff. So I know exactly what to do to take somebody from anywhere between 6 and 11K a month to 30K per month. I know for a fact, right? Anybody making that amount can come to me and I know I can help them get to 30K per month because I've done it time and time and time and time and time again. But what happens is because I haven't made 6 to 11K per month, and so I mean, like we've been doing 30K a month consistently over the past like 8 or 9 months now. So I don't remember the last time I was stuck between 6 and 11K per month. It was probably like a year and a half to 2 years ago. So what people kind of get messed up on, what I would get messed up on is I would talk to people who are making 6 to 11K per month, but I wouldn't be speaking to them directly, and it kind of messes with the concept because you end up not speaking to the right person that can relate to what you actually want to talk about and what you're trying to kind of explain, if that makes sense, right? So the best way to go about that is talking to clients, talking to prospects, and asking them like, hey, what does life look like right now? Like, how much are you making? How much work are you doing per day? What is that output? Like, what work are you doing right now? What are you focusing on? You know, what does your day-to-day look like? What time do you wake up? What time do you sleep? What's your routine? What kind of YouTube videos do you watch? Like, literally analyzing, surveying these people will help your content so much with your messaging. Another thing is actually understanding how far you have come. That's something that I struggle with personally, and it's something that I want to show you guys right here. Things that my younger self would be proud of, right? I wrote this literally today. Today's the 30th of September. Things that my younger self would be proud of. Literally writing things down that maybe you 4 years ago, 3 years ago, even maybe 2 years ago, what would they be proud of, right? Like for me, I don't even understand. I comparison is the thief of joy, but also I do believe some bit of comparison is helpful, right? Allowing yourself to compare yourself with other people that are probably doing better than you is helpful at times, but it can also be detrimental to your success if you let it eat at you, right? So what I wrote down here, I'm about to make another cup of coffee because I'm wiped. I've literally been working since like 7 a.m. It is, what time is it right now? It is not 3 o'clock. The oven is telling me it's 3 o'clock. It is not 3 o'clock. I think it's like, let me see, my phone's right here. It's 2 o'clock. Okay. So yeah, I've been working for a while, so I'm about to make another cup of coffee. But I want to read to you guys kind of what I wrote down in this journal here so that you can see, and I would advise all of you guys to do this as well because, again, a big issue I had is comparing myself and stealing my own joy away from how far I've come, right? So things that my younger self would be proud of. I've made 30K in 30 days, 8 months in a row, right? And I work 3 to 4 days a week and still maintain 30K per month, right? And it's kind of like it's a achievement of success for myself of like being able to make good money. Like 30K per month for me is a sweet spot. Like I love making 30K per month. Sure, 100K per month would be nice, but if I have to change the way my lifestyle is now in order to make 100K a month, in my opinion, for the current position that I'm in now, it's not worth it. I'm not prioritizing making millions and millions of dollars to buy a supercar. I'm prioritizing my well-being to be able, I'm 20, right? I just turned 20 last year. What the fuck am I talking about? I just turned 20 last month. In September, I turned 20 in August, and my biggest priority is to be 20, to be happy, to be fun, be a little brain rot kid at times, whatever. Be able to travel, go wherever I want with my boys, surf whenever I want. Like I just bought a surfboard, and those are the things that I pay for. Like what I put my money towards is putting it back into my business, number one, helping people out if I need, like my family, if they need help, I got them there, and also reinvesting in things that I actually like enjoy. Like surfing for me, once I buy a board, it's free. Buy a wetsuit, it's free. Cali sucks, but it is what it is. So that's my biggest priority. So being able to work 3 to 4 days a week, work on the things that I want to work on, attract clients that I actually love to work with. I just invited one of my clients to come and surf with me in Bali in June. Literally just now. I just got off the call with him and I told him, I'm like, dude, let's go to Bali in June. I speak to my clients like they're my best friends because a lot of them are really, really cool people. All of them are really, really cool people. I don't bring people on if they seem like a liberal or if they seem just like a pussy little kid. You know, I don't work with people that I wouldn't invite to a family dinner. You know what I mean? You know, I've been going to church lately. That's a massive thing for me. I'm so proud that I'm doing that for myself because I always put that off. I never would make time for it. And ever since I've been going, it's oh my God, it changed my life. Honestly, it changed so much about how I perceive things and honestly how I treat myself, how I treat my relationships. I'll share with you guys one thing that I learned the last weekend. It was that the church that I go to is filled with a lot of like entrepreneurs, really successful guys. And the pastor is very successful himself. And he was talking about, hey, you know, the way you go about your business, how you grind in your business, how hard you work in your business should be the same way you grind in making your relationship with your wife better. The same way you grind in making your relationship with Christ better. I struggle with that. I didn't even know it was a struggle because I was like, babe, I can't hang right now, I'm working. But the same way that I put so much energy into my business, I should translate that to my relationship. So just writing things down, you know, that your younger self would be proud of. Telling yourself, you know, like you've achieved these things already. Be proud of yourself. Allow yourself to be proud of yourself and the amount of authority you build. Because 30K per month might not seem like a lot to you guys, but to guys that are at 6 to 11K per month, I know where I was, 6 to 11K per month, 30K per month is an amazing spot to be in. You can buy whatever you want. You can travel first class, business class for most times, and go wherever, do whatever you want, and actually not be spending all of your time on business. I spend time with my girlfriend. I play games with my girl when I want to, or my friends. I travel whenever I want to, genuinely. And I live in this gorgeous place, and like I wrote that down here as well, living in a high rise. That's honestly something I didn't care about whatsoever. But I live in this beautiful city. I live in Southern California. We got a gorgeous view right here. It's pretty solid, right? Bang, bang. And then we got a dog right here. Bang. You know, it's like I just undermined what I've already accomplished at 19 and 20, that I would lose authority in the way I speak. But now looking back at what I've actually done and writing it down, literally writing it down, taking a pen and paper and writing it down on a notebook, it gives you so much more conviction. It's like it gives you that boost of like, holy shit, I've already come this far. Let me just be that convicted inside of my content. So that's one thing I would advise for you guys. But I'm just wrapping up a bunch of stuff before I head out to Miami. I'm actually going to go to my little brother's crib. A lot of you guys might know him already if you're watching this, but his name's Hoku. I helped him scale his barber coaching business, and he's crushing it right now. He's had, I think he did like 45K last month, and he's killing it. But he just got a high rise in Miami as well. So it's kind of wild. My parents raised kids that are now both living in high rises before they turn 21. He's about to turn 18. That's why I'm going out there. So yeah, I think it's pretty dope. He's living in a high rise with one of his boys. So that's pretty cool. It's an awesome feeling. So I'm gonna go say what's up to him, probably be out there for like 2 weeks and go, just tap in with him and see what's up there. But yeah, I'll catch you guys. This will kind of just be like a behind the scenes of what really goes down. I know there's a lot of business talk on this page, but genuinely, I want to show more of like myself, the raw side of me. And I want to let you guys see that, because I think I'm a pretty chill dude, but you guys can tell me in the comments. But yeah, I'm gonna cook up some coffee.